Hi guys, welcome back again. Yes, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Emmanuel
And my name is Messi.
Messi. Yes, you're welcome. If you're seeing our videos for the first time, you are in the right place. You want to subscribe and be a part of our family. And to our returning subscribers, I want to say thank you very, very, very much for always staying with us. So in this video, we'll be talking about do's and don'ts, all the things you need to do and the things you don't need to do when you're meeting your would-be in-laws for the first time. Then somebody asked, I know it's nerve-wracking. Yeah, it's a nerve-wracking experience. I'm nervous. What do I do? What should I say? How do I do
How
it?
did you feel when you came to meet me?
I was nervous
Really?
at first. Yes, I was.
You that carried your food chairs and came to our house.
Yeah, but deep within me, I was now like, how do I tell this man? How do I tell? Oh, right. Sometimes you prepare very well, and then the atmosphere will just change. Maybe you're expecting to just see the mom and the dad, and then you're seeing uncle, auntie, sister, sibling, you know, like nephew, everybody called. They don't look like you know, like where do I start from? Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, sir. I just want to say hello to everybody. Thank you. Mercy, I'm going. Yeah, so that experience can be nerve-wracking. So in this video, from my experience, I want to share with you some of the things you need to do, some of them you don't need to do. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. All right, so number one thing you need to do, for me, speaking from experience, that you need to get as much information about their culture and the person's the kind of people you're going to meet. It's very important you understand their culture. If you're going to meet a Yoruba family, for example, and you know you have to kneel to greet them, understand their culture. When you get there, don't feel like, no, I cannot kneel down, especially as a leader. I can't kneel. We don't, no, 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 no. The same way you want people to respect your culture, you should also respect their culture. When you go there, understand, just gather as much information. I'm going to meet Edo people. How do they do it? You can even ask your see, how do they greet you? So I hope when I get there, hope standing, no, yeah, should I bow, should I kneel? Is there a way? As a lady asks the guy, okay, your parents are Yoruba, you know, of course, you're coming to Yoruba home. Mommy, wow, good evening. You need to kneel. You can't just stand as a lady or as a guy. And so respect their culture as much as you want them to respect your own culture. So for the first thing you need to do is gather information about their culture. It's very important. That's it. So number two, you want to tell us number two? All right, go ahead.
So the second thing, as a lady, don't put yourself in an uncomfortable situation.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to overdo.
Yes.
Just be yourself.
Be yourself. Be
If you
real.
can, just be yourself. Don't, if you know you're not so used to a certain kind of dressing, I don't think at that point in time you should try to dress that
Yes, that
way.
way.
Yes, because most time because you are trying to get used to that particular dress at that point, you'll not be really so you'll not be so comfortable in it. You'll be trying to adjust here and there. When you are seated, you want to stay in a certain way, you want to sit like this, you want to sit like that, and then it will show.
Yeah, for sure. You try to, you know, the skirt is short, but when you get there, now
Yes,
you're not trying to adjust it. You
as much
adjust
as
it very well.
as much as possible, just be comfortable.
Yeah.
Just be your best self.
So be yourself, be comfortable.
And then to add to that, as much as possible, you know, modesty can never be put in the back burner. Modesty will still ever be what it should be. Yes, you get. So try as much as possible to dress modest.
How you appear is your first impression to your in-laws.
Dress modest. No matter how the society is trying to paint it, modesty is still it. It's still what it is. So go as covered as you can.
Modest, simple, and moderate. Very important. It's not a time to let them know that you can you're hot, leggy, other can no, we're not saying this now. We're trying to say dress simple and moderate. The same way you go to a church. Simple, moderate, and well covered. Because how you appear, first of all, gives the in-laws the first impression. For me, when I was going, I was a native. I just wanted to be comfortable. I just had this normal senator native. I wasn't I didn't wear suit, tie, or agbada. You can make me feel uncomfortable. No, I just wanted to be very simple, clean senator. Just be very simple. Shoes well polished and be comfortable. Don't put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. So number three thing, especially for the guys, is don't engage in unnecessary talk with your in-laws. Especially for the guys, and be real and honest about your answers. This is very, very important. When they ask you where are you working, this is where I'm working. Don't say, well, I'm working in Julius Berger. I actually got a job with Shell. As I'm speaking to you now, I have an offer with ExxonMobil. By next week, my promotion letter is. Don't be comfort. Nobody say your in-laws. You don't know whether you're going to meet your destiny helper. They say,
True.
okay, what are you doing? I'm currently working as this company. Don't be tell them, be real and honest. Because if you tell them I'm working with international conglomerates
It is going to
in
show in the way they are going to beat you.
interestingly aside that, say who knows, maybe your in-law is even working there. You say, you work with that company. I was there last week. Where is your office? You know, be like, actually be real and honest about your answer. Guys, sometimes you want to throw lamba to package yourself. Well, actually, I'm working as the CEO of, maybe you just started you just registered the company yesterday, and you're there. I'm working as the CEO of Imag Global International. Imag Global, I think where is that company? Well, we're still coming up. We're still coming up. Be real and honest. They want to see how, when you're real and honest, you feel like, oh, this person. It's better to be real and honest than to raise yourself so high, and meanwhile, there's nothing. Even to the ladies too. Don't raise yourself too high. Don't carry yourself too high beyond where you are. Just tell them where you are. If you lie, you expose yourself. Honestly. And you need a lie, cover a lie. If you tell them you're working with this company, that you say, you say, yo, one of my son is working there. When you get there, greet him. That's when you know that, yes, this world is indeed a small world. So be careful, be honest, and be real about anything they ask you.
That's true.
Yes.
When you get the exit.
Yes, no. Be honest and be real.
Yeah.
All right. So another thing is, for me, I'll add this to what I just avoid exaggerated talks, especially about things you don't really have so much knowledge about. When it's politics, avoid saying too much about things you don't know. For example, going to your in-laws house and you're telling them about your political party you like. Who know? You don't know if avoid some kind of things, as in just try as much as you can to be moderate in your engagement. Understand what your father-in-law, your mother-in-law is saying. Add one or two things. If it's about sports and you know a little about, just even if you know so much, just say a little about it. Daddy, I see you're a Chelsea fan. Oh, you say I love. Oh, Chelsea. Well, I love the way they play. Even if you're not a Chelsea fan, be very reasonable. Don't say, Chelsea, I hate that club. I hate them. It might lead to a serious. Why do you hate them? No, they don't know how to. Really? It's a lot. What about which club? It might lead to an argument that you'll not be like, you will not like it. So avoid over exaggerated talks about any topic.
As much as possible, say very little.
Say very little and be an active listener. Wow, Daddy, wow, I love that.
Yeah, listen more
Listen
than
more.
talk.
Yes, Daddy, I love that. Oh, Daddy, thank you so much. I really enjoy hearing you talk. Like I've learned so much just this little time. That should be better than you're the only one. When you leave, they'll be like, more.
This guy is dog.
Is this one basket? What do we call this one? So it's even the same thing applies to the ladies too. Avoid it. Be moderate and simple.
So the next point,
Mm-hmm.
never meet your in-laws empty-handed.
Empty-handed. Never, never, never. Yes.
Yeah,
No
we're not
matter
saying,
how
yeah,
it is. Never go there. We're not saying you should buy
the whole world.
a whole wall, no. But never go to meet your in-laws empty-handed.
You can ask your partner what your parents would like.
Anything. Yes. Yeah, the conventional things now, wine and wrapper, non-alcoholic. We start with that first. Start with that. Something anybody can drink. Don't go and buy 90% alcohol because you want to show them that you're buying expensive wine. No, just buy something anybody can drink. Non-alcoholic wine. rapper or something.
Yeah. Brilliant, brilliant.
Thank you.
Yes. So even as a lady too,
Mm-hmm.
if you're meeting your parents-in-law for the first time, go with something. Don't go empty-handed. Go. I know. Just that period used to buy like 2 little Irish potatoes,
Yeah.
a basket of onions, a bunch of plantain, a big sachet of detergent, a bottle of vegetable oil.
Yes.
Yes. Perfume, oil, pep, all those kind of things. Go with the beverages.
Yes. Anything.
Yeah, but just try and go with something. It is even very wrong. It's
You
not
don't see somebody without going with anything. I remember there is
wrong.
nobody we go to visit, even as intending couples that we, even as married couple, we don't go to visit anybody without a gift. We must give you a gift. Like it's part of what we must give you. It's our culture. Nobody, and you don't come to our house.
Even if we've gone to your house more than
More than we go with it. And you don't come to our house without leaving with it. We, even if you don't come, we will give you a gift, give you something.
It's just what it should be.
Yeah, it's just what it
You know,
should be.
I learned this thing actually from mommy what's her name? Mommy Oyedepo. Yes. She said you're a blessing and you are blessed to be a resource. You understand? So it's wrong for people to come to you and live that same way.
Yeah.
Yes. So going to meet your in-law, you should go something. It just shows that you're well mannered, you're well trained, you're cautious. It's something. Don't do more than yourself.
Yes.
Don't do more than. Don't try to impress them. Just do it because that is who you are, and try to make it as affordable as possible. Because it's how you raise the bar so high, such a way that you just have to keep on maintaining that standard that you really started. Yeah. So just do something you can very very afford. Something that you not look at it. You're trying to impress them. Or you're trying to make them feel like okay, this person. Understand what I'm trying to say? Just ensure you create a balance.
There's a family here I know about, but there's no time we go that they don't give us something. Still, I remember they always give us Williams. They always give something. Like they just prepare something for you. They don't allow you go empty handed. So I learned that from them. Anyway, anytime I go, they always go with. Okay, so another very important thing to consider is when it's time to eat. It's not time to demonstrate how good you are. Do not be a glutton. Observe table manners. For me personally, I would say eat what you're familiar with, especially when you have so many delicacies before you. Eat what you're familiar with. Rice, beans, semo. When you see some kind of food that you're not familiar, it's not a time to let me try this one. You know, so eat what you're familiar with and attempt. If you observe there is no maid in the house, you observe, of course, you must be very observant when you go to the house. You don't just sit down. Observe, be very observant. There's no maid. Attempt to carry your own plate, even as especially the lady, especially the lady. Attempt to carry your own plate. You're like, oh, don't worry, there's somebody. Now, whoever, come and help them. Okay, you know that moment you have attempted. Don't just sit down and you're balance and leave the plate 2 hours. You're still there. The plate is looking at you. You're looking at the plate. That's already a sign that there is no maid in that house. Right, so attempt to carry it. Even the ladies, I believe you should attempt to carry it to this kitchen. And if you observe that there's nobody there, attempt to wash it. Yeah, I don't say anything wrong there. You're not trying to show them. No, it's just, this is like common home training things.
Just common.
Something you do in your own house.
Yeah, that's it. Some people don't like having dirty dishes in their sink. Yes, in their sink. They don't like having dirty dishes. When you go there, don't just go there and dump the whole plate there. Try to clean it up. If they say, oh no, don't leave it, then you just gently leave it. But then attempt to do all those little things. It's something that you would also love someone that comes to visit you. Just do. Most when understand that you're a visitor, quite all right. And then it's only reasonable for you not to start sending your visitors on an errand to do some of these ask choice, you understand? But then just try to. Most times they will do ask.
Yeah, most times they won't tell you not to say. That's it. Right. Lastly, but not the least, which is one of the very most important things, go straight to the reason why you're there. Don't sit down there 6 hours. You're not 6 hours. You're watching football with your father-in-law or your mother or your 6 hours. You've not sitting 2 hours. They are just tired. Maybe they might even have other things. They're just waiting for you to say something. And you're just there. 2 hours, you're watching a movie. 3 hours, you're enjoying yourself. 4 hours. You'll be like, let me catch up with something. They will leave you there and go.
Like it is very wrong to go to someone
Yes,
and overstay your
and
welcome.
overstay your welcome. Please, just go there. Well, at least there's, I mean, by discernment, even by reasoning, you should know that it's time to let them know. Okay, yes, Daddy, okay, yeah, you want to talk to me? They will even put up the TV and listen to you for 1 hour. You're watching, you're not saying anything, watching 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. You think the man or the people don't have anything doing, they're just there to watch you like cinema. Please go straight to the point. Tell them, Daddy, my name is, introduce yourself officially, tell them who you are, tell them where you're from, tell them about your parents, tell them where they stay, tell them what you're doing now, and tell them why you want to settle down. Just go straight to the point, tell them why you're there, tell them, and that's just.
So and that thing, that one should not be that sorry. That thing, don't go alone. If you're going to die, you came alone. Try and
Mm.
go with a family member.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So
Even if it's one person.
yes, try and go with a family member or a friend. Go with a family member
That's a guy, right?
as a guy, as a guy. Even as a lady. No, as a guy rather. The lady
Mm.
is not going. As a guy rather, go with family member. Go with somebody so that both of you can please tell them and everything. For me, my first visit, I went alone. I wouldn't want to repeat that if I had the opportunity to tell somebody. We want to go with somebody like uncle, relative, close, or somebody very, yes, somebody you just go with. So that's it. I'm sure you have learned a lot from this. So if you're planning to go see your in-laws, I believe these tips will help you. They will really, really help you if you watch till this. So thank you for staying with us. Really appreciate it. See
See
you
you
in
in
our
our next
next video.
video.
Bye bye.